What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael. We're going to be speaking on the Aquarius for this reading. Let's see what we got for the Aquarius, right? Alright, here we go. Alright, the first message we have for the Aquarius is Bliss, right? So I don't know if you guys feeling like a lot of things might be in your way. You guys feel like maybe things have been granted to you before your time. Maybe you're going through things at such a young age. Like a Bliss, I think of like Bliss in the NFL, how they bliss, or like they move too soon, or they move unexpectedly too soon. So things can be happen unexpectedly too soon at such a young age. I do want to encourage you guys to look at this more like a blessing, because what it does is it prepares you later on in your life. Like, I don't know if you guys went through something at like 15 or 16 where maybe you had to grow up a lot faster, but then when you got to like 20 or 25 or whatever, you was a lot more mature than your peers, which in a sense helps you to, this is why I tell people to read and stuff, because educate yourself. When you educate your mentality and things like that, it helps you to make certain actions. Like if people are not like on the game mentally, they make certain actions that you will probably be like, why would you do that? But because mentally they're not really on top of the stuff. So because you went through this situation at such a young age, when you got to a certain age with your individuals or your peers and stuff, like people your age, you was a lot more mature mentally, so you made different choices physically. Like physically you was there, like people was like, oh, how are you doing this, and how you that's because you've been pre-exposed to certain mature things you had to do. So that's probably what that is, right? So you've been unexpectedly blessed or been put in front of certain situations at a young age, which is gonna make you mature. So don't feel too bad about it. There's some hope in that. There's some positivity in that. For the most part, right? For some parts, I should say, because I don't know what you went through. Palm tree. The palm tree is a symbol of resourcefulness, as various products originate from it: wine, oil, wood, etc. So you could be somewhat of a resource, or somewhat of a multiple resource, right? You could be providing multiple resources, or you can begin to provide multiple resources. This could go both ways: past, present, or future, depending on how you use your discretion when you're listening to this. But remember, this also could be a sign of just having that resourcefulness, as having multiple resources. Even in the financial world that we live in today, you don't have to look at it financially, but if you choose to, then might as well get more resources to your name, right? How can you earn more, I guess, profit faster? Now, I do different ratings and I speak on different topics because I'm a general guy. I do believe everybody's opinion is valid in some sort of way, and I do try to give people benefit of the doubt when opinionizing their statements. So I do want to say this, right? You're going to have different variations of my readings. I am going to speak of financial situations such as dreams, girls, and things like that, but I'm also going to talk about traditional things such as cooking and cleaning and all the things that we need to do anyway, regardless if we make money. So this, as far as this goes, being we live in a financial world where you want to have more resources, how can you gain more financial freedom by having more resources? Like, just try to depends on your area, depends on where you stay at. Sometimes you don't need to, depending on your culture and things like that. So like I said, if it's finances and you don't really need to do this, then you can apply this to your health. If you don't need to worry about finances, you can apply this to your health. You can apply this to your mental state, your physical state, all of those things as well, right? Having multiple resources or multiple connections with certain things, right? Certain things is going to, in this sense, wine, oil, and wood, etc. Those are the things that we use on a daily basis, or at least I do. So, well, of course not wine, but oil and wood, yes. You know what I mean? I have wood on my table, and we occasionally drink some wine and stuff, but also with the oil, cooking oil and things like that. So it just depends. Like, the resources can vary from financial to things of like nature, things that you use on a regular, or things like your habits, like your resources, like your habits. I have resources that I use, such as like training sessions and things like that. It depends. It can vary. A lot of things we can apply to different subjects, right? Cool your emotions. This is straightforward for my Aquarius. Make sure you guys are cooling your emotions. Not allowing things to too much get control of you guys. I do want to say that because a lot of things are meant to piss you off. Remember the story with Adam and Eve, and that's where I come to my own conclusion of it. I feel like, of course, the devil's going to be lurking on his universe or in his world, specifically because there was always, once that story happened, or once they say that story happened, and if it's true, then somebody somebody committed sin in the garden. That's what they said. So when you're on earth is like the garden, and you're gonna have thoughts, thoughts of like the devil or whatever. It's not sometimes not even your thoughts, but it could be the negative energies that are persuading you to think a certain way. Now that doesn't mean you have to use that as an excuse after you commit a crime. That's what people like to do. But what I'm saying is, you can prevent that. You can tell yourself, this is not my voice. I am not going to go with what this voice is. This is the voice of the darkness. I don't want to go with the voice of darkness. I want to go with the voice of the light. Because I want to have positive results. I don't want to have negative results. So cool your emotions when it comes down to certain things that are there to piss you off. Just walk away. And if you feel like it, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not an advocate of certain things, but if use your discretion to use of violence. Now, if it's self-defense, do what you gotta do. But they gotta pay police officers and all that for a reason. I'm just saying, like, it already comes out of our taxes. We might as well use it, So, anyway, you call it what you want, but regardless, where you want to be at? Do you want to live nice, or do you want to suffer the consequences of society because you wanted to play tough guy? I'm just saying, like, obviously defend yourself, but you got paid security for reasons. Like, come on now, step up and lead, right? This could be just looking at your journeys, looking at all the things that you need to do. If you gotta take control of your life, and you gotta say, look, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta leave this workplace. Whatever you gotta do, right? Like I said, you gotta look at your financial situation as well, because sometimes you do not need to have two people working in a household. That's what people mess up at. If your financial stability, like meaning the income you receive, right? If that is sustainable for all your needs and some of your wants, at least some of them, like going out, spend a little shopping or whatever, cool. Then you can definitely go for one paycheck. If that one paycheck pays all the bills. Like, don't feel like, oh, I have to work and you have to work. Like, nah, like let's play it smart, not hard. Like, feel me? So yeah, step up and lead. If you feel like you gotta take control of your life, you feel like you gotta give certain things up to take control of that life, you feel like you gotta stop watching me. Don't watch me. Go handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Go handle your business. These videos are always gonna be online. You can come back to these 20 years later. They're still gonna be here. All right, so we have leg of hand, right? Leg of a hand, right? So the hand treads on her The hand treads on her cheeks, but she does not kill them. This is a reference to tolerance skills, right? Like I tell you guys before, when it came down to cooling emotions, certain situations recall for certain things. Some situations are literally there to piss you off. They want you to kill them. They want that for you. They want you to go down in that direction. You just gotta walk away sometimes. Know to call your pay of security is what I call it, because you pay taxes. Like, you guys are paying taxes. You're paying taxes. You gotta abide by laws, and you're telling me you're not gonna use your resources? Come on, man, that's stupid. But anyway, leg of hand. She treads on her cheeks, but she doesn't. They tread on her cheeks, but she does not kill them. The hand treads on her cheeks, but she does not kill them. Tolerance. Make sure you guys are building that tolerance, right? Because that tolerance is gonna prevent you from making little mistakes. And here's another thing. I had this situation prior with a situation where I overlooked little things. And this is where I realized that when somebody does something small, you know what they will say? Oh, it's just nothing. No, but that's exactly the point. It's so small, you shouldn't have made that mistake. You see what I'm saying? If you make that mistake and it's a small mistake, then you should be ashamed of yourself. Like an accident and things like that, that's a major damage. That's not something small. So that's acceptable. When people make little things like lie, cheat, do all these little minion things, imagine what they will do when you get into a big situation. Feel me? So you got to think about that. So next one we have you only more so, right? Self-love is hurt. You're gonna be make sure you guys are connecting all the dots, right? And I looked at this like a spider web. Make sure that you guys are looking at all the things that you enjoy doing. Like, I'm talking enjoy doing, like, for real. Get on her smiling type of thing. You see what I be doing? Getting her smiling type of thing. And not everybody's gonna enjoy doing what I do. I'm not gonna enjoy doing what everybody else do. Whatever you enjoy that you're really passionate about, to a point where if you went broke, you still be happy doing it. That's how you know you ain't waiting for payday. Your payday is every day when you show up to do what you got to do. That's the difference. Feel me? So when it comes down to it, sometimes things are new and they start off like, like I remember when I was first doing this, it started off like rocky or whatever, because I wasn't really used to it. Like, but I find things within everything that I love. Like, if I enjoy doing something, I'll find something I love. But it grows on you. And becomes more of of a lifestyle than anything. So with this self-love connection, I think that when you have these like spider webs around you, look at all the things you like to do. Like I have a schedule, a routine of everything that I like to do in it. Training, I like to discrimination. I'm not going to have the things that you would have on your thing. You might not have what I have, and I might not have what you have. But it's a matter of finding things that you like to do, a hobby. I like to produce. I don't produce on a full time because I'm not trying to go big boy with it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make a little music to calm me to still be able to do what I love, right? I love doing this and I love doing music, but I do it on a 30-minute level out of 24 hours type of thing. So it's very rarely, if I'm him, then I do it. If I'm not doing it. It's just a hobby, right? It's something I enjoy doing, but it's not something that I am gonna run to every single day, right? So that could be for you guys. Painting, sip and wine, all of that. Whatever it is that you like to do. Hopefully don't take it overboard, right? Don't do what you love to do and take it to the extreme and not do all your responsibilities and priorities. That's the point of, you already have responsibilities and priorities you gotta meet. So you might as well have a little fun within the times, right? So all I'm trying to let you guys know. Alright, next we have, what else we have for the Aquarius? Alright, so the next we have is Fire Chalice, right? So, okay, we didn't get this card. I have a card that says First the Fire. Well, I will say this, right? I resonated that thought when I picked up this card. So I will say first comes the fire, then comes the what is it? First comes the fire, then comes success, or gratification. It's like, how for example, let's say everybody wakes up in the morning. Everybody's got to wake up, right? You wake up, you yawn, you stretch, you feel a little tired, but then after your day, it hits you. You feel better and things like that. So first it comes that awkward feeling, or not awkward, but that unpleasurable feeling sometimes, and then it's more pleasurable as things continue. So that's just how your life is in general. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. So light's going to become your way as well. Remember, fire doors bring light, even though it can be destructive and dangerous at times, right? Depending on how fire you use and how you use fire. But when it comes on to fire itself, it is designed for light. It has been used for light, and has always been used for heating things and things like that. So Fire Chalice, right? Filling your cup up with light, filling your soul up with light. Not necessarily fire as in the devil fire, but more so with light. Like, do things, like I said, do things that make you happy. And it's easier said than done, but that's why you got to put a schedule in place or a routine or whatever. I love it. You don't have to, but I feel like it works for me, scientifically speaking, because it literally, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm got to do. 24 hours is going to go by your day, whether you like it, you don't, you sleep, you're awake, it don't matter. 24 hours is going to click no matter what. It's going to run out. So you might as well take control of it. Take action. Step up and lead. Your card came out for you guys. Last card we have for you guys is Go For It. I don't know what dreams and journeys you're thinking about while you're watching these videos. I don't know if you're thinking about, I want to do this, or a job offer came up, or whatever. I don't, no judgment. Do what you feel like it makes you happy. If it makes you happy at the moment. Jobs ain't supposed to be forever, to be honest with you. Like, you got to start your own path in your career. You shouldn't work for somebody forever. Like, that just doesn't make sense, right? You should venture off and start your own business. I don't care what it is that you work at if you work at a gas station, you work at a balloon store, whatever. How can you venture off? And do you really love that? Because if you really love that, then do something that's involved that. Even if you get yourself a team, you like to pump gas, okay, go be a NASCAR and work on, I don't know, you feel me, up your game. I don't know, you feel me? But it is whatever you're doing making you happy for the next 20, 30 years, then hey, no judgment. I'm just here in case you guys need a little support. I shuffle little cards, messages come out, y'all take it and y'all go if you do believe in magical things, right? Go for it if you do believe in it. If you believe this is a sign and you genuinely feel like, yo, this is a sign for the higher power, he sent me to you to, you feel me? Or he sent you to this video and I'm watching it and I see go for it and I'm thinking about this position, I'm thinking about this, then go for it. Do your thing. Like, no judgment, no discretion, all discrepancy. Do your thing, and support what you got to support, right? It's just going to give you guys clarity and give you guys emotion of everything's possible, things like that, right? This is a reading for the Aquarius. My name is Mike, if I have not mentioned to you guys already. If you guys haven't seen this video, make sure you guys go check out other videos as well. I do have many different videos. I think I do roughly about 6 videos a day. I try to get the signs out there, so every other day you will see your reading no matter what. Let me know what you guys think about this reading in the comment section below. Like, share, and contact, or like, share, and comment me on the video if you feel anything, if you liked anything. Let me know what you guys think. Like it only if you enjoyed it. Subscribe only if you want to see more of this content, and post notifications only if you want to be notified every single time I drop a video. I also do shorts, so go check out them. This is just quick messages if you guys do not have a lot of time to watch a full reading. But anyway, that's going to finish up with the reading. Don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. My name is Micah, if I haven't mentioned already, which I'm pretty sure I did a few times. And I will see you guys soon in the next video. See y'all soon.